Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to check out an article posted by warhammercommunity.com as they put up something talking about a brand new bunch of stuff for the new Armies of Renown coming out in the next edition of the Dawnbringer series. Now, in this, it's called Summon Endless Maw Pits and Unleash Hordes of Magma Drops with new Armies of Renown. Now, of course, we saw a little bit of information come out about all of this stuff in the reveal show from Warhammer Day just past, but they got an article, it's detailing a little bit more, so we're going to go through it, talk a little bit about it, and get excited for the next season of Dawnbringers. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. So first of all, I absolutely love the terrain they've built up here. This is using the old Realm battle board by the looks of it. Really, really cool stuff, and nice opposing striking colour schemes with the red and the bluey colour of the Ironeth. Love it. Looks really cool. And so, first of all, we have the Roving Maw. In Ghyran, foul maw packs of Ogre Gorges descend on the beleaguered vanguard of the Twin-Tailed Crusade, mirroring events in the Gnarlwood. The Roving Maw Army of Renown saturates the air with gastromantic magic, stoked by corpulent Ogre Butchers and the packs of Maw-pack Pariahs, puncturing the battlefield with gnashing maw pits, hungry rents in the ground that the Ogres believe represent their gulping god. At the start of each battle round, a 2d6 roll determines the hunger on a scale of peckish to ravenous, which consummates effects for units not wholly within 1 inch of terrain, including reducing bravery and dealing mortal wounds. And so, Maw Pits of Gur. At the start of each battle round, after determining which player will take the first turn, you must determine the hunger status of the maw pits on the battlefield by rolling 2d6. If you included a maw pit in your army, add the number of models slain by its head butcher ability during the battle to the roll. If the maw pit is garrisoned by a head butcher, add 1 to the roll. Then pick one result from the maw pit table that has a score equal to or less than your modified dice roll to apply for that battle round. A unit is vulnerable to maw pits if it is on the battlefield, unless it is wholly within 1 inch of a terrain feature that is not a maw pit or can fly. This ability has no effect on roving maw units. So, a couple of interesting things here. I want to point out, I really like the ability to manipulate, first of all, the roll. So if you roll low, you can get some abilities to sort of boost it, but also the ability to select back. If there is a better ability that you roll too high for and you want one of the lower ones, you can just select that one. I really like the idea of that on a table. And so, we have 5 different options, well 4 technically, because 2 to 3 is subdued, there is no effect. Peckish, subtract 1 from the bravery characteristics of units that are vulnerable to maw pits. 6 to 8, rumbling, on a 5+, the units will suffer a mortal wound. Famished, units that are vulnerable to maw pits that do not have heroes cannot issue commands, that is massive, 9 to 11. And ravenous, roll the dust for each maw pit, D3 mortal wounds. Unless I'm specifically trying to kill something and I roll a 12, I would almost always be going famished. Units that do not have keyword cannot issue commands. That could be massive because that's just forcing your opponent to really make sure your characters... Now this could be a cool tie-in because you could try and mortal wound the characters off with ravenous and rumbling and then go for famished, stopping them being able to issue commands. Some cool sort of abilities there. I like it. It's fun. And so, Roving Maw Butchers can pick a spell from the Lore of the Great Maw to supplement their hungry abilities. With a sprinkling of glistening maw meat, a butcher can attract maw pits to safe terrain, preventing enemy units from using a terrain feature to avoid being chomped. So, we're assuming we're going to get a new lore, so Lore of the Great Maw. This is Maw Meat. So Maw Meat is a spell that has a casting value of 6 and a range of 18. It successfully casts pick 1 terrain feature. For the rest of battle, units on or within 1 inch of that terrain feature are vulnerable. This is cool because, terrain can be quite large on some tables, and I know on tables I play on generally in Age of Sigmar, we have more than the recommended terrain. So I like the idea that you can sort of do this. Your opponent's hiding out in a piece of terrain. You go, haha, you are now Maw Meat. I love it. Love the sort of play on words here. Maw Meat is a great play on words. Lofnir Dross Keepers. So, The army pets are Fyreslayers with powerful magma drops, only excluding units that do not have the Lofnir keyword. Years of experience rearing hot-tempered magma drops have made Vulcan Flameseekers daring tamers who can inflict the Strike Last effect on monsters if 2 units work in tandem to tackle a surly beast. And so, the Strike Last effect applies to enemy monster units while they're within 3 inch of 2 or more friendly Vulcan Flameseeker units. I mean, we haven't seen the rules for Vulcan Flameseekers yet, so that's going to be really interesting to sort of see the rules when they come out for them. But 2 of them near interesting because they are like a Warcry warband, so you're hoping, they're only just over 100 points for a unit, so you can sort of spam them. But I also don't want Warcry units to be good. I hate this, as being someone who plays Warcry a lot, every time one of the units is good, it becomes so hard to find that unit to get more copies of it. Which is really, really annoying, so definitely don't want that being a thing. But I think it's a cool ability, being able to put Strike Last. It is only on monsters, though, so pretty thematic in what it's trying to sort of do, I guess. You've got Honor-Bound Droth Masters, so 1 Auric Runesign on Magma Drop may be taken... Oh, okay. 1 Auric Runesign on Magma Drop may be taken as Battleline for every unit of Vulcan Flameseekers who are also Battleline. Handy when these Flame-seeking Fyreslayers can straddle these fiery steeds to cover ground faster. Friendly Vulcan Flameseekers units with a battlefield role. In addition, for each one, you can gain the Battleline unit. That's cool. And then we have the Spawn of Vulcatrix, which is a new monstrous action. You can carry out with a friendly Magma Drop, as you would expect, the only monster available to Fyreslayers. You can carry out one of the monstrous rampages listed below, Eruption of Ferocity. Pick one enemy within 3 inch and roll the dice. On 2+ ward rolls cannot be made. That's really nice. Being able to stop ward rolls means you can go into a really tanky unit that's relying on big wards and just go, nope, 2+ you don't have it, and then hit them hard. We obviously have Arnis Cryptborn and Belthanos, the Thirst Thorn of Kurnoth, can go to war alongside armies of renown. Warhammer community will investigate these later soon, so stay tuned to find out. So when they put up an article, we'll take a look at them. I am super excited for the Belthanos. I mean, I love the old Orion-style pose he's got. I mean, it should be enough that my little boy is called Orion. I am a massive, massive Wood Elf fan. So, what do you think of all this, though? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do either of these armies of renown appeal to you? And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimscold, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell and Soren. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.